Houston's first city cemetery was established in 1837. Located on a quiet patch just west of what is now downtown, it's easy to miss. But buried there are some of the most important people in Houston and Texas history: founders, early city citizens, and heroes. On April 21, 1836, Texas's struggle for independence from Mexico came down to a final battle at San Jacinto. Texas General Sam Houston and his troops surprised Mexican forces, and after only 18 minutes won the battle. The first city cemetery became the final resting place for several veterans who fought there.
There are many, I don't know, I'm not sure we know how many because all of the graves are not marked, but many veterans of the San Jacinto battle are there. The Commodore of the Texian Navy, Henry Livingston Thompson, he is buried there. Then there were some families. It was a family cemetery, not just for well-known people or just for veterans.
Still, some people instrumental to the development of Houston and the state are buried there, including Rebecca Lamar, mother of Texas's second president, Maribel Lamar.
Well, of course, the first person we think of is John Kirby Allen, because he was one of the two Allen brothers that actually bought the land and founded Houston. Unfortunately, he did not live long because we had a terrible yellow fever epidemic, and he died a couple of years later.
As Houston grew, more cemeteries were established. The first cemetery was forgotten, ignored, and began to crumble. It wasn't until Texas's 1936 centennial celebration when its recovery began.
There was a San Jacinto Centennial Association formed, and of course the big celebration was in Dallas that year. But one thing that was done here by the association was to go in and clean up the city cemetery, put markers for many of the San Jacinto veterans that could be identified, and really change the appearance of it greatly in 1936. And then it was renamed Founders Memorial Cemetery. Well, of course, I think when we learn about cemeteries and parks and buildings that are historic, we just learn so much about the history of our city. And after all, that is where we came from. That's where the city started. And we get good reflections of what happened in the beginning and of threads that have been carried on.